What's up, my fellow creepers and things that go bump in the night? Welcome to a new episode of Creature of the Night. I am your host, Toxin, your friendly neighborhood sinner. You should know what to do. Slash the subscribe button. Ding that little bell to let you know every time I upload so you can keep up to date with me, guys. Guys, what can I say? 2025, doing it big with horror movies, but let me tell you right now, this film I went to go see is like any other I've seen recently. I'm speaking, of course, of Weapons.
You're okay. You're okay. Hey! Help me! Help me! Someone please help me! There's no discharge in the war.
When all but one child from the same class mysteriously vanished on the same night at exactly the same time, a community is left questioning who or what is behind their disappearance. Guys, from the mind that brought us Barbarian and the whitest kids you know, Zach Kreger. I think I got your last name wrong, buddy. Forgive me for that. Starring Julia Gardner, Josh Brolin, Thanos, and Benedict Wong. Guys, this film, lately with the horror genre, I'm happy that movies are being produced. I'm happy movies are getting out there, but I'm seeing a lot of comedy horror, which, don't get me wrong, I'm actually quite enjoying them for what they are. I am going to see it as more of a civilian than I am a critic lately, just because I was like, damn, I don't want to set myself up for disaster. Traitor! This film did not disappoint. Is it a slow burn? Absolutely. But damn it, guys, it is a thrill ride. It keeps you hooked. And once it digs in you, it's not letting go, guys. Weapons. What can I say? Exactly how I told you. This all but one child mysteriously disappears from the same class. And we are going down this rabbit hole of what the hell happened to these kids. We get to experience what parents who have lost a child or are going through this same situation. It puts you right in the seat. It makes you that uneasiness. It makes you want to get up out of your seat and go and look for these kids as well, guys. They just mysteriously disappear exactly at the same time. I believe it's 2:17 or 2:15 in the morning, and they just do the Naruto run out the front door, which is insane when we see what we see on the cameras that are captured, or even like the neighbors just seeing the kids just run down the field, and they seem to be all running in the same direction, guys. And we're just left to wonder, what the hell is happening? Is the teacher involved? Is that single student involved? Why is he left behind? Why this teacher's class? What is going on? And we follow the teacher, Julia Gardner. She actually has a twisted and fucked up life. She is having an affair with a cop who is married to the sheriff's daughter, which, guy, you're putting your own job in jeopardy, but you know, whatever, to each his own.
You have fucked up now!
And we see how fast, and rightfully so, I believe you would say, how fast people can turn on each other. They immediately went for this teacher, just immediately blaming her. And I get it, guys. You just want explanations. They just want to know what happens to their kids. But from what they have, the evidence of them running out of the house, like, what the hell could that teacher have done? What could that teacher have said? But, you know, Jim Jones and the Manson family, there is a leader in power, and they could use hypnotism or whatever ways to make their followers follow them to the end of time. So, you know, again, it could be up for anything, and I get why the parents are after, but it just shows how quickly everybody betrays each other, how quickly marriages are torn apart because of this tragic incident. If your bonds are not great, guys, I don't know what to tell you. But as we go down this, we're introduced to these characters in chapters. We see Julia Gardner. We see Josh Brolin. I believe his name is Archer in the film. And we see what they are going through on this day-to-day basis as the mystery continues with the kids being not kidnapped, but this is a spoiler review, guys, so if you want to check out my spoiler-free, make sure you click on down in the description below to the link to my TikTok. I do all my spoiler-free reviews over there, but like I said, if it's not apparent now, But this is a spoiler review, so if you want to stick around, I appreciate you. But make sure you give me a follow over there as well to keep up to date with me, guys. But we see just what they have, the hell that they have to endure. Not just the teacher being ridiculed and drinking herself to death and having an affair with the cop, but we also see Josh Brolin's character of how he lost his son, who turns out to be an asshole at the end. He's actually a bully, so I mean, it's kind of a good thing that he got kidnapped or he disappeared. Not wishing that on anybody, I'm just saying.
What?
But going on that, we see how he's not even paying attention to his wife. He's completely ignoring her. His job is suffering. He's ordering wrong parts, missing deadlines, all the hell that comes with it. And then we follow the cop, which I'm going to be real, the cop and the junkie that we are introduced to, I see why we had them. It's just another storyline. It's another link. They end up becoming another weapon per se to the person that's doing all this. So I understand it kind of, but I feel like we still could have done without it, just because I was like, I don't really care for what the hell the cop was going through or what really, like, he's a cop. He could have just done a wellness check, and that's what led him to the only single boy who was left in the class's house. So I'm just saying, like, that could have been just a wrap up with that. And then the junkie, I kind of see a little bit more with him because he ends up breaking into the house of the boy who was left behind and seeing all the kids left in the basement. So I get why he's doing it. He's just trying to collect the reward money because he's in a bad way. Again, he's a junkie. The shit that he does with the needles, fucking hilarious. But, and then going down to see when they finally confront that is actually, I really wish they would have left, or not left, that I really wish they would have put more backstory on this character. We see an aunt, and it's the aunt that came, who's very ill, who came to stay with the boy, Alex, his aunt. And the next morning, literally the next morning, his parents are hypnotized and doing whatever this broad says, like controlling it with a magical tree, it seems to be like. And as she's doing this, she's getting better, she's getting healthier, but it's not enough. So that's why she makes Alex give her possessions of the students in his class, and so she can control them. And that's how she becomes more useful, she becomes more healthy, she becomes more powerful, to where she's going to do anything to cover this up so she can keep on living and doing what she needs to do to survive. So who knows how old she is, but I really wish I would have got more backstory. Is she part of a cult? Where did she get that tree? I just wanted a little bit more answers. But the scene at the end when they finally turn and Alex gets a hold of the tree when he makes the kids go after her is fucking hilarious. The chase scene through the house, they were like the zombies from World War Z. Crashing everything, going through people's houses, chasing after this witch, and then devouring her and ripping her apart.
Kobayashi.
Fucking hilarious, guys. All around, I think it's a 7.9 out of 10 on IMDb. It has 94% ratings on Rotten Tomatoes, guys. Again, seat gripper. You don't want to miss a thing.
Praise the GOAT! The GOAT!
But I wish I would have got just a little bit more backstory on why and where this aunt mysteriously came from, or what illness that she was fighting, really, to why she had to. Maybe it was the fact that she used the tree so much and it was draining her, so using the tree even more to make herself useful makes sense, I guess, whatever. I like the symbolism with the I think it's the AR-15 that is above the house, because Josh Brolin has a weird and crazy dream about his son Matthew, that he's chasing him out the door and he runs back into the house and he sees an AR-15 over his house, and it shows the time that he was taken at 217 or 215 again. It was kind of like a little, not a homage, but like an acknowledgement to school shootings.
What did he say?
So I like that the director threw in little stuff like that. And the jump scares got me. For one, I knew we were going to see it. I could call the jump scares as they come. But the one in the basement when she's down with the kids, I knew she was going to be down there when Josh Brolin was looking around. But I thought she was going to be like eating one of the kids or doing something to one of the kids.
What? What the fuck?
I didn't think she was just going to jump out looking pale-faced and like a goddamn alien, looking like Roger from American Dad.
Pretty sure I asked for pecan sandy.
So that one got me. My girlfriend, her her jump scare was when the random ant appeared above Julia Gardner's bed just randomly and started screaming. And the way she did her makeup was insane. The looking like a clown, I don't know. You go check out the film and let me know what you thought about it, guys. But all around, guys, I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up. I want to give it a good 8 out of 10 just because I would like a little bit more backstory. And I felt like it did go a little too long, but again, all around, I enjoyed the film. I love the Naruto run, which was hilarious. And another thing, I feel like the movie weapons, because they were weaponized. Benedict Wong, when he was sent after Julia Gardner's character to eliminate her, fucked up, by the way. They made him kill his partner. Awful fucking way. Gory, loved it. Another reason I loved it. But the way he was like weaponized like a heat-seeking missile, that, in my opinion, that's the only weapon, or yeah, the only kind of weapon that was used in the film, or like why the movie would be called that. Maybe they said it why he chose the name, that title, I don't know. But everything else, the kids, the parents, they were more used as guard dogs than weapons actually. And yeah, they kind of became weaponized when they crossed the Saw, which I like to do that. Like, I like the introduction of that because if you're a supernatural person or you just like the paranormal and you know that salt, it creates a barrier that demons and certain other mystical creatures cannot cross. So I like that. That's one of the things that kind of activated and weaponized these people. Again, I enjoyed it, guys. Let me know what you thought about it. I recommend any film, even if I shit on it. But guys, let me know what you thought about this film. Let me know down in the comments what you want to see next. And many more to come, guys. I am back.
It's showtime.
If you're not sinning, you're not having fun. Beware the moon, guys.